Hello, welcome back to the Sunday Serving channel, where you come every week for words from the gospel of hope, of inspiration, truth. What a lovely day out here in the fields with the sheep and the sheepdog. These sheep here, they're doing pretty good on this pasture. I don't know where their shepherd is, because over the last few weeks, we lost some of the lambs to coyotes. I guess we should have had Remy here a little more often. But, I've heard it say that one of the best protections for sheep against coyotes is a donkey. That's interesting. That's kind of biblical. Jesus rode on a donkey. So maybe next year we'll have to get a donkey down here. Or else we need more diligent shepherds, one or the other. But anyways, last week, I read from Matthew 10, where Jesus sent the 12 disciples out among the sheep, among the flock. And he said that the harvest is great, but the workers are few. And I think the last word we ended with was, freely you have received, so freely give. So that challenge to us, we've received so much from God, it's time to give it back freely. Going right on from that, Matthew 10, I'm just going to kind of skip over some of the passages and kind of emphasize others that struck me. But it first says, he tells them that they shouldn't go out with lots of money. He says, don't go out with gold or silver or copper with you in your belt. So have trust. Don't go out loaded, $10,000 on your credit card. No bag for the journey, or extra shirt, or sandals, or a staff, for the worker is worth his keep. In other words, trust people that you meet, that they're going to help give you food and lodging, take care of you. Whatever town or village you enter, search there for a worthy person, for an upright man or woman, for a worthy person, and stay at their house until you leave. And as you enter the home, give it your greeting. If the home is deserving, let your peace rest on it. If it is not, let your peace return to you. If anyone will not welcome you or listen to your words, leave that home or town and shake the dust off your feet. Truly, I tell you, it'll be more bearable for Sodom and Gomorrah on the day of judgment than for that town. So, I won't try to editorialize those instructions. I think they speak for themselves. But listen to this part here. It says, I'm sending you out like sheep among wolves. So, interesting. He didn't call them shepherds. He says he's sending them out like sheep among wolves. Therefore be as shrewd as snakes and innocent as doves. That's a quote that's often used. Be as wise as serpents, innocent as doves. That's another translation. That's an interesting thought too, because using the wisdom, secular wisdom of the world, Jesus is encouraging that. Be wise as serpents, which represent evil, really, right? But yet be innocent as doves, be peaceful. Use the true values of Jesus, of love, of forgiveness, of meekness. I think that's what that means. That it's fine to be wise, outsmart really what's evil in the world, but be innocent, be loving, be peaceful. Don't return evil for evil. I think that's what he's saying here. But then he goes on, be on your guard, for you'll be handed over to the local councils, and you'll be flogged in the synagogues. On my account, you'll be brought before governors and kings as witnesses to them and to the Gentiles. But when they arrest you, don't worry about what to say or how to say it. At that time, you will be given what to say. For it will not be you speaking, but the Spirit of your Father speaking through you. What inspiring words. So don't worry. When it's time to give witness to what is Christ-like in this world, how do we follow him? Don't worry. Speak boldly, trust, and the Spirit will speak through you. That's what Jesus says here. It's what he said to his disciples. It won't be you speaking, so we shouldn't be proud to think that we're giving witness. It's the Spirit speaking through you. Then he goes on with this warning, which is kind of sombering, really. Brother will betray brother to death, and father his child. Children will rebel against their parents and have them put to death. I mean, those are serious words. You will be hated by everyone because of me, but the one who stands firm to the end, the one who stands firm will be saved. Isn't that encouraging? So even though we might be hated, if you stand firm in your faith, in proclaiming the message of Jesus, you will be saved. When you are persecuted in one place, flee to another. Truly I tell you, you will not finish going through the towns of Israel before the Son of Man comes. So Jesus told that to his disciples. You won't finish your work until I return. That's what Jesus said. Then he said that we won't be above our master. The student is not above the teacher, nor the servant his master. It is enough for students to be like their teachers and servants like their masters. If the head of the house has been called Beelzebul, how much more will the members of his household? So if Jesus was maligned and persecuted and put to death, what do we expect? Now I like the last section here because it speaks to fear, how we should never have fear. God will take care of things. The victory has already been written. So Jesus says here, starting at verse 26, so do not be afraid of them, for there is nothing concealed that will not be disclosed, or hidden that will not be made known. What I tell you in the dark, speak in the daylight. What is whispered in your ear, proclaim from the roofs. Do not be afraid of those who kill the body but cannot kill the soul. Rather, be afraid of the one who can destroy both soul and body in hell. Are not 2 sparrows sold for a penny? Yet not one of them will fall to the ground outside of your Father's care. And even the very hairs of your head are numbered. So don't be afraid. You are worth more than many sparrows. What reassuring words. Jesus talked about the sparrows, you know, those little brown birds that no one really cares for. They just leave a mess everywhere and make a racket. But yet, God made each one of them. How much more does he care for us? Even every hair on our head is numbered. I mean, that's amazing. And everyone's counted. Everyone matters. God loves everybody. There's work to be done for the kingdom, proclaiming Jesus' message, and it's more vital today than ever. So go out there among the sheep, out in the fields of harvest, proclaim the good word with boldness, with courage, with joy, and this hope will spread, this faith will spread, and the earth will become God's kingdom. So God bless you. Have a wonderful week, and I hope you enjoy this fall weather. Looking forward to winter too. Every season is beautiful. God bless. Take care.